Hello everybody, this is Baron Von Bullshit here once again, doing another practice video. So it's gonna entail a lot of the same thing as the previous one. Hopefully my voice shows up a lot better, and today we're gonna be practicing a lot with Yuri. You know, even though I still need some work on Mai and Athena, I at least know their movesets. Yuri, I tried last night, and obviously I still need some work to do, so I'm going to practice with her, and then I think once I feel comfortable enough, I think we might do an arcade mode run, or I might even see if one of my friends want to play online. Doubting it, but we'll see. So, a lot of this is going to be pretty boring for you guys, as that's just how it is. Especially in these practice videos. You might be wondering, it's like, well, if you're doing practice videos, what's the point of talking? It's like, well, if you're gonna watch it, why not making it interesting? So, you know, let's set some stuff up here and then look at some of the commands. And it seems like we got some simple ones here. So, nothing like a nice little bitch slap. Where's my money? So, okay, those are pretty easy to get down, and as I said in my last video, I don't think you guys heard it too much, but if you hear clickety clicks and tappity taps, then, like I said, that's my arcade stick. It can't be helped. And I don't really plan on buying silent buttons, because I do enjoy the audio feedback I get from it. So, yeah. So, you know, I'm practicing with Yuri today. I might even go back and do a quick run with Mai and Athena. I had a little bit today trying to test some videos and settings out and all that kind of good junk. It didn't do too bad. I kind of got my audio where I want it, which is good. So let's see, we're going to do the Saiha and the Kooken. Those seem pretty easy enough. Do a charge one. As far as doing any kind of cancels, I don't really know. I may get by an arcade mode without having to really do anything with Yuri. You know, but those are going to be later down the road. I really want to make something a little bit more interesting instead of just me practicing the same damn move over and over again. So, so let's go back and see some of these. And, you know, I'm not the best King of Fighter player, obviously. I wouldn't be doing this. These are mainly for my benefits and just so my friends can see what's going down. And, you know, I do play some of them in these games and enjoy playing a little bit on a competitive level. We all like to brag, oh, I'm better than you. Well, most people who say that and play against me, or at least out of my friends, they get their butt beat. I will occasionally. I know. I'm sure some of you guys are watching out there and you'll be like, whatever. Yeah, you know it. Don't lie. But it's okay, you know, I want you guys to get better. I want you guys to challenge me and give me, make me work for my wins. So, I actually enjoy it. I do like fighters. They're pretty fun. I do play other games, so you'll see me playing a lot of different ones. So I'm gonna do, but for now this is gonna be my King of Fighters series. I know it's not that special, but you know, it is what it is. Especially since I can see the inputs, I can more or less hear my inputs. So I only got this one down pretty good. So let's see. Okay. That's her, Ryoken. And it's weird, because it has, like, the kick, but it works like a punch. So, I don't get it. I just never understood that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's do the pinch slap, the bitch slap, pimp, bitch, pinch. Her moves are actually kind of comical, especially when it comes to those. I tend to like them a little bit. Okay, so we'll do the Kuga. Try that one. That seems a little... It's not complicated, but just the way it looks. It's actually pretty easy, and really it's like a shuriken. So that's kind of cool. She gets some pretty good moves I'd like to put into some cancels, like maybe later down the road or something. You know, once I kind of get these down pat in the memory. There's a lot of them, especially with Athena and Mai. I know how to do them from memory, just executing them all the time, but it's kind of a pain in the ass for me, so I still got a lot to learn and a lot to go through. So we'll do some of that, some of that. So, okay, well I can do a drive cancel, which is cool. That's good. Alright. Some of these moves now I'm just kind of button mashing. So let's see. Alright, so I almost want to combine the Hayakuretsu with, I think, the Ryuken. No, not the Ryuken. So maybe with the Kuga? I don't think that's it. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can do that. I'm sure it would be that hard. Might be a little tricky too. I do have problems with Mai's drive cancels and super cancels and all that happy junk, and I still don't really know how to use the hyperdrive crap. So obviously I'm not going pro anytime soon. So we'll just see how it goes from there. Seeing what I can combine for a super cancel. I think I want to go to the Hayaku Reditsu to the Hyoshoguken. So let's see about that. Nope. Yeah, this might take a little bit. maybe that's not what I want to do. Of course, I can never seem to get this right anyway. I think this is the one I really want. Yeah, that's the one I want. So. Let's look that up again. Okay, yes, I was doing that right. I guess my timing's just off. Looks like it. Oh, sweet. Oh, seems to be pretty good. I like what I'm looking at. So let's practice this for a little bit, and then I'll go in the arcade mode. Can't promise anything. Definitely can't promise anything. So. Okay. Doesn't seem like it would be that hard. The combo's definitely not the biggest, but has a good wow factor to it. I like that. I like a wow factor in a combo. I don't think anybody doesn't. Would be nice if it was a little bit more bigger, like Athena's, especially with her Phoenix Arrow and Crystal Bit combo. It's pretty devastating, at least from what I noticed. Where's my money? Sure, there's other ones I can do, but for now, I'm just glad to be at this point. When I first played, actually just a couple days ago, I couldn't do shit. Just kind of stuff like that. Just button mash like a motherfucker. And that's really no way to play fighters by any means. It's to button mash. It's just tactless. It's pretty neat. So yeah, I got a little bit of work to do on this, but I'm pretty happy that I can at least do her super cancel. As far as actually getting drive cancels, I'll work on those down the road. I mean, it's just stuff that's gonna take some time. Or at least I can do that. Alright, well, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm not entirely comfortable, but I think it'll give me something to work with this character for now. So I'm gonna go to the arcade mode. Might even do story, I don't know yet. I know there's a lot of stuff I have to unlock in this game that I have yet to unlock. So yeah, actually we'll do a story mode. No, actually we won't, because you can't customize your teams. And that's just no good. I guess this is story mode? I don't know. I guess it's been a while since I played it, so we're just gonna go back and do arcade. And of course we gotta pick our teams. You'll kind of see where I'm at as far as playability with a lot of these characters, if you didn't see in my last video. So, for now, we'll just take the hit and see what we can do. I don't think it's going to be that good, but you never know. Okay. Probably should have done Athena more. I'm more comfortable with her stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, I probably should have done a quick practice. Little refresher. But what are you gonna do? Ow. That's a waste. The story's pretty cheesy in this game. I don't really care for it. Sure, why not? Huh. Sexy Asian lady. Trying to be all fancy and I'm fucking up all the time. Alright, this fight's kind of a little bit too longer than I wanted to. I'm usually quicker than this. Not a bad score. Seen better, but not a bad one.
Select the order.
I mean, if you guys want to see the story, you guys should play this on your own. It's not that expensive. I think it's about 20-30 bucks. Maybe even less by now. I know it's been out for a while. I know you can definitely get like Guilty Gear, Ithaca, and Blaze Blue for a lot cheaper. About 10 bucks a pop, but you know, if you love the King of Fighter series, which I'm actually new to, you know, it might be a good option for you. I mean, I guess it depends on how much of a stickler you are for your fighters and all that kind of junk. You know, I don't have the biggest collection of fighters, but you know, spanning some of my consoles, I got a few. Outside of Street Fighter, it was just mainly Mortal Kombat. But you know, I'm new to King of Fighters, but I dig it. I think it's fun. Oh, don't be cheap. Perform 8 drive cancel. I don't want to actually get my ass kicked. Alright, so I barely won that one. I got 2 more opponents to go, and that's kind of the thing I don't like about King of Fighters, is that you have to defeat 3 opponents in a row. And I'm not a big fan of team-based games, so to speak. What I do like about this one, though, is you really don't have any team interference, and I like that, because I hate team interference. I was never a big fan of it in any of the games I've played. And there I go. That was pretty quick. So now it's Athena's turn. So we'll see. I'm pretty good with Athena. I think I'm better with Athena than I am with Mai. So I mean, I still got a lot of practice, and I'm trying to be show off instead of just play. I don't know why, but you know, I never claim to be the best. I'm far from the best. I don't think I'll ever be the best. Maybe not with that attitude, but hey. Quit it, do stuff. Besides, I never actually practice under these conditions, so it's a little different. Doesn't mean, because I practice moves, doesn't mean I'll be proficient in it. Far from it, really. Get out my face! Alright. Oh, that was... Oh, sweet! What a dumbass, walked right into it. Here, I thought I fucked up. Works for me, I'll take it. Oh, look at this guy. Let's get rid of that. Looks like an oversized sushi chef. Kinda makes me want some. Sounds really good right about now, actually. Didn't want to even do that. Come on. Why not? I love spamming. Spamming eggs, right? Back up. Back up. Pedal bear alert. Freaking Japanese man. Get out my face. I don't want to be touched there, it's gross. Yeah. Alright, so that's 2 rounds down. I'm not gonna get the greatest scores in this game by any means. So you know, just kinda bear with me, guys. Oops. It's definitely not what I wanted. The least played character first. This is not gonna be any good. Especially since I'm still not used to her. Check out my butt. Come on. Don't be a douche. Oh, that guy almost reminds me of some like X-Men stuff. It's pretty cool. Anybody remember that arcade? The X-Men arcade game? That game was a shit. Kind of reminds me of like Colossus or something. Of course, I don't even think it was an X-Men. Yeah. Bitch. Right in the kneecap. I was an adventurer before I got punched in the knee. Man, this game has a lot of lolly goodness in it for you perverts out there. I'm not even speaking of Lolly. I'm not that big of a fan of Lolly, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty gross. I can't even understand how that became a thing, especially like with the anime manga environment. You know, it just seems weird. Take that. Ow. Ha 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 ha! You got duped, bitch. She guards a lot. I don't really care for that. Like, I remember one time I was playing Street Fighter 4, actually, and Chun-Li's more of a fast action character. She's, you know, it's really hard to play her defensively. And I was actually forced to play her defensively. Needless to say, I don't really play Chun-Li defensively, so I lost. I lost pretty brutally. And kind of come to notice in a lot of my playthroughs with these, I might rage a lot. You know, lots of obscenities. I don't know how many people actually do that. I know I'm one of them. And some might say is like, well, why do you play these? Well, they're fun. You know, sure they get frustrating, and just like some people with games where they're constantly getting their ass handed to you, it does get frustrating, a bit frustrating. So it just is. I think it's just the nature of the game. Inherently, I'm not really an angry person. I'm just when I'm in competitive mode, like, I'll probably punch you if you interfere with my game. In fact, I almost did that with a couple of kids at my college. I was playing around with this with my friend Coffrin, and everybody's like, oh, you know, I would do this and do this and do that, pointing at the screen. And needless to say, I got pretty pissed off. Because, you know, it's just rude to begin with, and it really just breaks your concentration. And it's like, why would you do that? I mean, honestly, who raised you? Alright. So, I mean, it is what it is. I just wish people would not do that. As far as just raging from losing all the time, well, I mean, it happens. I'm not like a rageaholic or anything. You don't see me busting holes in walls. There's more important things to get pissed off at, in my opinion. Right in the nuts, damn! She don't fucking hold back. So the reason why I'm also playing arcade is to unlock some more goodies. Ooh, an A rank, nice. You know, color customizations, that kind of junk. Could use some more of those. I would like to see what kind of stuff I can do to, you know, really just play around with. And I think a lot of the just unlockables are just gallery, some movies, the storyline, which is cool. But I mean, I really don't know the history of. Alright, come on. Quit that shit. Oh, and you're just gonna block. And you're gonna spam. Oh, come on! This is horse shit. Fucking hate spamming CPUs so bad. Come on. So as you can see, I'm not doing too hot, especially as the game progresses. I think one of the first times I played arcade mode, I only got like maybe 4 or 5 rounds in before I just really just had to give it up, because I'm not that good. It's going to start getting to the point where the computer's going to spam, as you just can see, and pull some shit like that just out of fucking nowhere.